Oh, well, it's hard to keep track these days. There's so much going on online. What's been of interest to me is, and I don't have a lot of details on this. I haven't had time to really go into it in depth, but just the basics that some of the DNA scientists have been working on the genomes of human ancestors such as Neanderthals and Denisovans. Um, they've been going further into the genome, the gene, and doing some detailed study, and they're starting to realize that, whoa, it's quite clear that Denisovans, which are out of Siberia, and Neanderthals, which are mostly in Europe, were crossbreeding. We know that Neanderthals crossbred with humans, and we know that Denisovans crossbred with humans. So what we have now is a melange of three different hominids who coexisted that were crossbreeding, and apparently with viable offspring, because this DNA shows up in modern humans. Melanesians and Aboriginals have some of the Denisovan DNA present, and people like myself from Northern Europe, most of us have some Neanderthal DNA. And now they're suggesting that amongst these three that were interacting with each other in that way, there seems to be a fourth, some other one that they can't quite figure out yet. They can't match it with any known DNA, and they don't know what it is yet. So who knows? Maybe there's a possible answer to that. Maybe that is where the Bigfoot came from. You know, according to Melva Ketchum, and I know that she's controversial, but anyway, she had these labs that worked on this stuff, and they did come up with this statement. And so at least, should be bopped around and talked about, because I know there's people pro and con on both sides in the scientific community. So, let's just continue to talk about it a little bit. And if Melba, as it turns out, if she is correct, and that the Bigfoot is a hybrid, and that has human DNA, X chromosomes, and a Y chromosome from some unknown, well, that scenario certainly fits in with this latest news on DNA genomes. Not to suggest that that's the truth yet. I don't know. And I like being agnostic about things until I really feel that I've gotten and done everything I can to look into the evidence. So I'm going to wait on that. But it does point up some interesting possibilities.